Hey, Tommy.
Hey, man! What's going on, man?
Hey, not much, man. I transferred schools.
Heck yes, dude! Now we can make those forts that we always used to make in your mom's basement.
Yeah, sure, man, but, anyway, what about you and Sarah? Last time I heard you guys were smooth sailing.
I don't want to talk about it, man.
Whoa, man, I'm sorry. Is everything alright, man? Hey, man. Now tell me what's going on. It was all going so good, man, until just a couple days ago. Do you remember Billy Toyser? Yeah, I do. Well, anyways, they were in science class together. She dropped her pencil, and he picked it up for her, and then she smiled at him.
Well, what am I gonna do, man? I need your advice.
You gotta break it off, man. This is not a healthy relationship.
I don't know how I could do that, man. We've been together 8 whole days.
Hey guys, here's my review on a show that has more turns in relationships than that winding road that Danny and Michelle are riding their bike down in the intro to Full House, Dawson's Creek. Dawson's Creek is a show that came out in the late 90s. It's kind of a soap opera about teens. Did I ever mention I like teen dramas? Because I think I did, maybe like 3 videos in a row now. The show follows 4 high schoolers in a New England town, and it's very familiar to me because that is exactly where I live. You got Dawson, who is, in my opinion, the highlight of this show. Well, he should be, seeing how he's the main character, but I've read some forums. Some people feel otherwise. For me, he's the star of this. The reason being is because he's so much like me. He loves film, he loves filming things, making short films. That's me in a nutshell. And you also can't even see the color on his wall anymore because there's so many posters on it. Then you got his 3 friends, Joey being one of them, played by Katie Holmes, is kind of like his best friend. I really love her in the show. She's also one of my favorite characters, though I really don't like how Katie Holmes slants her mouth every time she talks. Dawson, sometimes you just gotta stop living in the past. That was terrible. Then you got Jen, played by Michelle Williams, who is Dawson's love interest as well as mine. She's kind of like the root of all conflict in this show, but she's really kind of innocent at the same time. It's kind of weird. Then you got Dawson's other friend, Pacey Witter, played by Joshua Jackson. Yeah, whatever, he was cool, I guess. I have to say, the episodes in this first season kind of matured as they went along. I'd say like the last 4 or 5 were the best. My favorite one was when they all had to go to detention together, and it was very much inspired by The Breakfast Club. They even said that a few times. A runner-up to that had to be the Halloween episode. That one was awesome, and it was actually kind of like disturbing at scenes, but it was so entertaining nonetheless. And how about that theme song? Thank you. Although the script was extremely bizarre in points,
I don't know how I could do that, man. We've been together 8 whole days.
I have to say that this show is absolutely mindlessly entertaining. I never thought that I'd be watching soap operas at age 20. What is happening? But with what a crappy script it can be at times, these actors really pushed through, and I was pleasantly surprised all the way through this first season with these 4 main protagonists' acting skills. So with that, I'm going to give Dawson's Creek an A-. It's one of those shows that you can just sit down and watch after you get home from work and have it both piss you off and make you feel all bubbly inside at the same time. So be sure to subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and there's much more on the way. See you later, guys.